you. I have many other examples. Let me do a very quick step aside, but I'm sure that you will be interested. For the last 8 years, University is extremely important. We have a lot of ministers, NGO, CEO of at Makerere on April the 9th and 10th. Most of the year we're expecting between 500 and 600 people. So you're in Tuesdays exhibitions, multilingual performance and networking sessions. I encourage each of you to embrace the richness. Inspire you to become true global ambassadors, rooted in the local heritage, which is extremely important, yet equipped to engage meaningfully in the world. Merci beaucoup et à très bientôt.
Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Cyril. Et bien, we have. I would like to again notify you, ladies and gentlemen. Wave. They have been teaching us a lot of mind games. And to report to you again, dear Principal and Chairman Council, with us we have Chambogo University in the building, and would like to thank you so much. Please give them a round of applause if you could kindly stand or wave. We have Dr. Nadumba Annette in the building. We have Dr. Victoria Wakulumpaji, Dr. John Chintu, Dr. Wandera Samuel. Thank you so much for coming. And I also have to notice another great partner and sponsor, that is Baba TV and the entire Baba Media Group, and which is a Polish businessman and politician representing Jinja City in the Parliament of Uganda since 2011 to 2021. He's a proprietor of Baba. He's a former diplomat in the Uganda, was representing Uganda in the UAE, and that is United Arab Emirates, Dubai. And he's also a husband and honorable. So we have a number of Cyril with a presentation from the French Club, just a song, and that is Avant Toi by the French Club, briefly after which
merci d'être passé de bel HM et nous avons intitulé Avant toi. C'est parti. Je m'appelle Abdul Sewalou.
Je m'appelle Nabwile Pat.
Kazibwe Jonathan.
Y'avait pas de corps où tu sais moi.
Je
Merci beaucoup.
Alors, merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Monsieur Cyril, j'espère que le message est clair. Avant l'ambassade de France en Ouganda, le club de français à MUBS avait rien. Donc, merci. Merci beaucoup. Okay, so at this juncture, we do have our guest of honor very ready to speak. Of our guest of honor, we have a special announcement that will be made on behalf of Mackay University Business School about the annual climate finance course. And immediately after, we'll allow. So at this juncture, allow me invite our dear guest of honor who represents the presidential initiative on banana industrial development, our very own professor. Okay. Yes, I've been guided as is appropriate to have the right person invite our guest of honor. My apologies.
Thank you so much, Don. I would want to introduce and welcome the Honorable Grace Barjeku, our chief guest, a professor. You are home. We want to make you an alumni of MUBS because we are in the same service. Thank you so much for coming. People here are waiting to hear from you. I have the honor to invite you, Professor, to speak to us. We have sanitizer. Sanitizer.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I have this. I think I'll be fine.
I told him I'll make them richer through Matoke. So that is our family competition. I want also to recognize him because he introduced me to the opportunity to be multilingual. I speak over 5 languages. I speak Luganda easily, speak Lunyankole Luchiga, a bit of Lunyoro Lutoro, Lusoga, which English, I think you can see quite ably, and I also speak sufficient German. So I think it's in that context that I can say I have the credentials to stand before you on this cause of PIBIT. I stand here as the proud first ever award winner of over 20 years ago. I was recognized for that award because of my work which followed. You know, I was a student, I did excellent work on Matoke. The Germans wanted to make it happen for this country. To this end, I also want to recognize the president of this country because it was his farm hand that said you have to make it happen for the farmers in this country. And that's why we accredited that initiative to him as the fountain of honor, the presidential initiative of banana industrial development. He committed himself to find the financial resources to make it happen, and we and the team I led from Makerere University largely, but also from other universities, make this happen. And industry, multifaceted industry, banana flowers, but also investing into secondary products that you see here, and Steel Innovation Development Center. We are about to launch another company, the Toke Trade Center, which is supposed to take the brand which is emanating out of these industrial activities to take the brand. We started as institution and the leaders in franchise led by Dr. Mutumba and my sister Catherine for helping us to demystify franchise for Uganda. They have developed the marketing segmentation into franchises that are going to ride the whole. So that's how I merit, I think, to be here. And I want to recognize the team with me, Mr. Mr. Tlije and his wife have got that are leading our marketing activation activities. Thank you once again for inviting us. And yeah, I think I've said all that I needed to say. So now back to the essence. I want to thank the principal, Professor Moses Mweze, in a special way the guild president, for the way they have embraced the brand and the Toke Club in this institution. The Toke Club, I want to say, is the brainchild of this industry in sharing, giving back to the institutions. Because so we start. So the Toke Club is not only bringing products to market, but it's also going to tap into your resources to teach young people using the Toke brand on how to understand the business angle, you know, and how to get into it. We are really teaching the young people the value chain power and the franchise power in causing new. So I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the organizers for inviting us and for creating this wonderful platform to celebrate the importance of language in our communities and beyond. Because here we're not only talking about the Uganda language dynamic, what we call dialects. So we have a lot of mutual understanding. But still, going a second mile and speaking the language of the other person make a lot of difference. I appeal to Luganda quite a lot because many of them, when I start speaking Luganda, they don't believe I'm not a Luganda. I made it purposeful when I was at Gayaza High School to correct all my errors from Lusoga when I was learning Luganda. And this has empowered me in many circles to advance the causes that I espouse using Luganda. In the same way, when I got married, it wasn't easy to speak Luchiga with my dialect. And you know, the people in the West are not familiar with people speaking their language in a broken way. And that has given me a lot of mileage to improve my Luchiga language, those who know that language. So I refused, much as I work in the Banyankole, to adapt to Bunyankole because I had that I do and together in this. I want to say that in my the power of language to be as, especially people who do not speak here at Cambridge and Oxford and the rest of my education. Speak to my workers in Bushenyi and I speak to them. Interfaces to with Luganda and with Luchiga. There is a lot of appeal and warmth that comes through this product to the different parts of this country. We are intermingling with people that talk in the language that people in the north understand. He's being coached on the marketing dynamics and is going to be deployed. We try to bring people, young people from all over walks of life and train them in the value of the talking and then deploy them to go back to talk to their communities about that is really pushing this brand to the national boundaries. We are going further to speak with our friends in the Swahili, in Kenya and in Tanzania. We are lining a brand across. But allow me to say that Western world, especially in the USA, but the native market in the Western world, I believe will always be German, because German, that's where I studied. I speak their language, and because of that, they have been able to come with me to build the industry that we own. What is difficult about Germans is their language. Once you know their language, with all respect to the French, the Germans come all the way. You know, my husband studied both in France and Germany. The French left him hanging, but the German have accompanied us all the way, and they are doing incredible things. They go at the emergency and wait forever. I tell them, I actually, my other home, when I'm not here, and I've told you my husband was a pioneer German teacher in this country. He taught himself German, so he has that romance. Allow me to wind up to say yes, as we do business, as we study business, where is the position of language? The truth of the matter, we shall never be able to do all the languages, but what we are working on to another level. It is very easy to misunderstand your brand and misinterpret it in another language. I was talking to a friend from another country who see, you get it? So because of this, we started talking on how to wrap up talking that it will not be an embarrassment to the what they can be able to receive it. why we celebrate with you this initiative to make language to be in the center of our teaching and our learning of business. And I'm here to say that we stand here tall to assure you that we are going to walk this journey with you, just as we've walked with us in making the franchises under the token. We are going to support this initiative to ensure that you don't only get experiences in different language exposures, but we are going to use our network to make sure that we bring what is value into this whole framework of teaching the language within the business. Who actually almost pulled me to come to this point, because I am so grateful that I've been able to represent our company and represent government, and where it is in our mandate, we shall certainly talk about what MUBS is doing and working with the languages to come to another level. I want just to give you one particular
Enoni Baba TV obusoga bulayire. Enoni Baba TV obusoga bulayire.